How was Nick? I don't know. Ask him. We broke up. Why you and Nick split? Just some differences. You and Nick, what about us? Mad at Nick? Yeah, me too, especially after seeing his video, and he has no respect for me.
So this is porn star Sky Bree basically announcing to her SIMP fans that she's returning to the streets because it's not worked out of her SIMP boyfriend, who was just on the Fresh and Fit podcast telling everyone how amazing his relationship was and how her past did not affect him.
I'm dating a girl, yeah, she used to, she does OnlyFans, she used to do a little bit more. She quit everything for me, everything. I see every comment in the book. I've seen everything there possibly could be, and I think it would affect me if it was true. Like for me, I'm like, I don't give a f- because it's not true. She gave up everything for me, and this girl is loyal to me.
She gave everything up other than OnlyFans, and the girl's not loyal if she's got an OnlyFans. She's not yours, she's for the fans, and you'll see that it did affect him.
Everything you guys say that a girlfriend should be loyal, should root for you, should support you, should ride for you, everything.
Yeah,
that's what she is for me. I get what you guys are saying. This girl, she has a past.
It's not like she's a regular one.
Yeah.
And I think everyone in the chat knows who she is. They're all spamming her name. It's one thing if you date a girl that's like unknown and like she went to OnlyFans for a bit and she quit, but to date someone that was like legitimately like a famous star, what's you think is the most challenging obstacle or obstacles? There might be more than one.
I'm a protective guy. Like, this is my girl. That's how I feel. Like, I don't want any other guy talking to her, flirting with her. I think even like in the fact knowing like that's out there, that makes me upset.
Yeah,
makes me mad. That hurts me. But I got to know this girl more and more, and she's an incredible girl. She's the sweetest girl I've met. She's the smartest girl I've met. I think everyone deserves a second chance. I had to ask myself, is this what I want? And if it is, I can't look back. I have to accept it, and I accepted it. This girl is the most loyal. Everything I'd ever want in a relationship, anything I'd want in the future with a girl, this girl has.
I disagree with giving a girl a second chance. I genuinely think that once girls make certain decisions, they're blacklisted for life. You think second chances are appropriate, and I could see how people come to that. But me, I think there's certain behaviors that if a woman exhibits it, she disqualifies herself for life from a serious relationship. And then given like the caliber of like, she wasn't just like doing that. She's like huge, in the industry. So for me, it would be a big no. But everyone's different, man. Everyone tolerates different things.
I'm not saying it wasn't tough.
Yeah,
it was tough.
I would imagine.
He's a strong man.
Yeah, you have to be strong. There's a lot of things.
You gotta be strong. Beyond
Most strong men with self-respect are going to avoid those types of women like the plague.
I think I found a girl who I enjoy to take life on with, and I think
you're a lover boy, bro. So like, I don't know, man. I think she got the wool over your eyes a little bit. If I'm going to be all the way a million, and I think like you being a lover boy and being that romantic, like you're seeing things in her that might not necessarily be there in full HD, but you see it that way, and you're operating from an idealistic lens versus a realistic lens. And what I've come to realize is that girls that come from certain backgrounds are very good at putting out a certain persona to attract the man, and then the claws really sink into you after they got you married or after you guys are cohabitating or whatever, and you might see the other side. Because once a girl gets in a certain industry or certain background, there's certain traumas that exist in them that won't rear their ugly head until there's altercation or conflict, and it might come and you might not expect it. And I think you being an idealistic guy, being a lover boy, being pure-hearted, you see the good in her, but you might not see the dark side because you haven't seen it yet. Girls that come from that industry, bro, they have demons that they're fighting all the time, and it's very difficult for them to get them out.
To answer that, time will tell.
So this was about 3 weeks ago, and 3 weeks later, surprise, surprise, they've broken up. So what's the best thing to do when you're a simp and your corn star girlfriend's broken your heart? There's only one solution. You got to take her on the Bradley Martyn podcast.
There were just some differences. There were differences.
Yeah, well, tell us what actually happened.
If you had to guess what happened, what would you think? What do you think the issue is?
What do you think, Brad? Well, obviously, you do a certain kind of work. I imagine that it probably got to him. It's got to him too much to where he's like, I don't know, whatever.
Wow, you nailed it. That was exactly it.
But like,
okay, that's not all of it.
There's got to be more. There's two sides.
Yeah, there's definitely two sides.
Like, it wasn't like that in the beginning. You guys knew what it was. You both knew what it was. You both knew where you came from.
That's how I feel like a lot of guys are in the beginning of relationships. Like, they're like easygoing, but then once the feelings start to like get deeper and you're like actually in love with them, then stuff like gets to them easy.
Yeah, that's what happens in most relationships. At the beginning, there's a little honeymoon stage. You see the best of people, then later on, you start seeing parts of them that you didn't see at the beginning. But usually, the things that pop up aren't videos of your woman doing outrageous things with other men.
I think as things grew and fell in love, some things I think like did make me go like a little off the wall. Like it would bother me, things, and I had to really tell myself like I knew what I got myself into. I shouldn't be bothered by that, but I think that's not That's not everything.
And then he started accusing me of cheating on him.
No, I
and
did
that.
not accuse you of cheating on me.
What is the thing that's making you think that?
I'm just gonna be real. Like her Twitter, it's almost like, and I get tagged in a lot of things. And when you're seeing like, oh, this is coming out and this is coming, I'm like, what the is going on? Like, that makes me tweak out a little bit because like I can accept the OnlyFans. I'm cool with the OnlyFans, but I'm like, I thought we put that in the past.
He's bullshit. He never even liked OnlyFans. He hates OnlyFans. He says it all the time. Like, I wish you didn't have to do this. Like, had issues with me even just doing like solo content.
Okay.
Solo, like what's solo content is just like
I go live like once a week for an hour and they like tip, and the more they tip, the more I do. And like I would tell him like, babe, I have to go live today, and he would be like,
it's hard.
moping around.
Okay, like
damn.
Just the way she's laughing and reacting there, saying, oh, he was walking around, moping around. She never respected you, bruv. And that's because you didn't respect yourself by settling down with a girl that does that.
But you knew what it was.
I know. It's
so what do you think?
It's tough for me knowing that all these other dudes are watching that, and it's hard. Like for me, the kind of guy I am, I'm a very one-on-one kind of person, sexually in a relationship, all of that. Like I'm very one-on-one. It's all about how I was raised, how I've been. It's hard. That's hard to.
But you knew that.
I know.
That's the thing. You knew it.
It's tough, man. I'm battling, bro.
That's why my feelings are hurt. Because he knew what it was when he started dating me. And I didn't do anything. I was loyal our whole relationship. So it's like hurtful to me because it's like I was good. Like I did everything I was supposed to. I was a good girlfriend, but still like I'm the one that like the relationship ended because of me.
I agree with Bradley Martyn. He knew what he was getting himself into. If she'd have started doing it once they were together, then I'd have more sympathy for him. But the fact that he knew what she was doing before, you played yourself.
I think, I did let it get to my head a little bit. There's things that I need to do on my platform I want to do that I think is good for my content.
Flirting with girls.
And nothing more than that. I think going out.
But he wanted to flirt with girls on his YouTube before we even broke up. So it's like I had to stop doing but you can be out here actually talking and flirting with girls.
Okay. But she's telling me that she wants to use old boy-girl content and put that out as new boy-girl content. I'm like,
no, just like re-releasing stuff that hadn't ever been released.
But it's being branded as new. I thought we're over that.
Well, it is new, but like not new.
What does that mean?
You guys were together and you were like, yo, I'm going to release some old stuff, but it's new.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Oh,
okay. I'm going to tell you my perspective on that. Okay. Because to everyone on the internet, it's brand new.
Yeah.
So to everyone on the internet,
I look like an idiot.
To everyone on the internet, after the time when you guys were like, yo, I'm not doing this, I'm giving up that, like that boy girl thing, you're now just kind of doing it all over again to everyone. So perspective wise, like if you're an audience person, you're someone watching this, when they see that, they go, this is brand new. And then immediately they go, she's having sex with dudes on camera again. What the fuck are you doing, Nick?
Right.
And he would never be able to avoid that.
I don't really look at it like that because it's not stuff that I ever filmed while we were dating, or like it's stuff that I filmed before I even like met him. So it's like I already made the content.
It don't matter you don't. Like, listen to what Bradley Martyn just told you. Everyone who watches it is going to think he's new and they're going to call this guy an even bigger simp. Not that it really matters because everyone thought he was a simp anyway.
For me, I still have to make money. Like,
of course.
I'm in my early 20s. I'm branded for life. Like his thing is like, you could do other things, which I do other things. I do Twitch, but he's like, you can make money other ways. Like, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, I am so heavily branded and like, I always will be, like, if we're being honest, like that's something that like people do not lose. I don't have all these other like ways I can like make money and stuff. So it's like, essentially I've kind of started to feel like resentment towards him because I felt like he was like limiting me from like making money.
I mean, her past will brand her forever, but it doesn't mean that there's not other ways of making money. She doesn't always have to be in the spotlight, and she's probably made enough money to invest in other things. I think if she's honest with herself, she doesn't actually want to stop. She likes the attention, she loves the money, and there's a part of her that enjoys it. Just take a listen to what she says.
Yeah. You don't think there's other ways you can make money? Like, I mean, there's tons of brands and that'll still work with you.
It's hard.
Harder?
It's really, really hard.
Yeah. So there's no outside sources of income other than just like
no, there are, but it's like only the bag is just so good.
I know.
And I enjoy running my OnlyFans. Like it's really fun, but he like hated it so much that I felt like I couldn't even like talk to him about like a job or anything.
Okay, I don't want to see. You never want to see your girl ever with a past whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Of course.
And when you're tagged, you don't see what it is. And I've seen a few. And me up, and it kind of does trigger me a little bit.
He gets
Hold on.
tagged and stuff. It triggers him, and then he takes it out on me.
Okay, well,
but
no,
it's like, well, I didn't do anything.
Well, here's
wrong.
the reason, because I'm
You know what's
thinking.
funny about this? He's going to
can I
tag
say
you
one thing?
forever now.
Yeah.
Stop. I know that's
They're going
right.
to tag you forever now.
It's inevitable.
I'm sorry.
All my comments, like, there's a lot of shit.
He's seen it all now, I guess.
See, you saw him in the Fresh and Fit podcast saying, "Oh, I don't care when people tag me. I know it's not true." Of course it's going to build up on you. Of course it's going to make you feel like shit. And this is what had happened to most men that would date a girl like her. It become too much after a while.
Something that also was really upsetting towards me is he's
Jesus
always like,
Christ.
it's different for girls versus guys. Like his body count's higher than mine, just
God.
saying, by significantly. But he's like, it's different
his?
because I'm a guy.
It is different, though.
But like, is it that crazy different?
Thank you.
Oh God, no. Okay.
I'm so sorry. She's getting
I'm not
mad
trying to
back
be
there.
mean. I'm not trying to be mean.
I'm not trying to be mean either, and I'm not trying to be. She always says you're misogynistic.
To a point, I do agree with you, but
I mean, forget about the body count thing for a minute. The difference is you're all over the internet. Everyone can see what you're doing and everyone can tag him. She gets pissed off with him flirting with other girls in his videos. Imagine if she was getting tagged on him doing a madness of other girls.
well, would you date a girl that did anyway?
I could, but it'd be, oh man, it'd be difficult. Like, it would have to be like it's done, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't think you could.
No?
Wow.
I don't think you could because I think you're exactly like Nick. You would get tagged and they would comment, they would message you, and I think it would get to you just like how it got to Nick.
I think what does get to me, and I'm gonna be honest, is like, yeah, that does bother me. I feel like you're a lot like I am. Like, you want to have that one-on-one with the girl, just you two, nothing else. That's it.
I mean, that's probably more than 95% of guys. Most guys want that. They don't want a woman that's being passed around more than a blunt. That's why you're a muppet for getting involved with her in the first place. If you want this sweet fairy tale love and only one woman that's loyal to you, don't get involved with stars, bruv.
It is interesting, though,
tough,
because like,
tough.
it'd be different if she just started randomly doing it and then you had to deal with it.
Yeah, I get it. I
'Cause
know
you
what I
fully,
signed up
like,
for. I know what I
came
signed
in
up.
after she was like 100% on it.
What made you hit me up to move in with you? Like, why? Like,
Yeah, because this is like,
I feel
this is
like
new.
we're holding.
So I had been looking at houses for a while and I found like a beautiful one. Like, I'm in love with it. It's my dream house, but it has 5 bedrooms and it's just me and my assistant. So I was like, we have to have someone move in. And I asked around. I asked
You
a
did
few
not.
other people, but I know.
She texted me like 5 times, was calling me about, are you gonna move in or you're not? Are you gonna move in or you're not?
But you guys are like breaking up at the same time, being like, let's move in.
Yeah, and I'm like,
the house
I'm like
is
James.
so big though. He's going to be on like a different floor across the house. We won't cross paths.
There's one kitchen. There aren't that many bathrooms. One back. It's not that big.
So wait, you're
Hence-
gonna live in the same house together?
Roommates.
That's fucking insane.
It's I don't.
I'm scared.
This has got to be the dumbest, weirdest relationship I've seen in a while.
Are you sure about that?
How are they going to move in together after breaking up? And after all this, this guy just doesn't learn. She's just going to use you, bruv. She's going to use and abuse you until she gets bored or she finds a better option or she decides to go back to doing what she was doing.
What's your plans with content? Are you gonna go back to?
No, I'm just gonna definitely ramp up my OnlyFans, like produce more content. We'll see where it goes.
What does that mean?
We'll see where it goes.
Is there gonna be boy girl stuff?
No.
That's the question.
Yeah. Would you go back to that?
Oh my God. No.
I'm out if that happens. I'm out.
Okay.
Would you?
No, I don't know.
What do you mean?
What do you don't know? Is it no? I don't know.
You don't know?
No. No. No.
What?
Like, no.
I'm sorry. You always said you would never go back. Like,
No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
Lie!
She came from the streets and she shall return to the streets. She's definitely going back. Don't try and save her.
There's so much other shit. I just feel like I've seen you on Twitch. Like, I feel like you're
That's like
successful
my other
there.
main thing, and I do make like decent money on Twitch. Like, but
I feel like you haven't even given a shot of like all these things you're
we're
capable of so
I'm in the
much.
middle of moving and everything, so I haven't had time.
Movie's gonna last like 2 weeks.
Okay, well then I'm getting back into it. But I'm just saying, like, I like running an OnlyFans. Like, it's fun. Like, I love like posting on it and stuff. And like, you didn't even like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
These women making a lot of money on OnlyFans are going to choose their fans over their man. That's why I always say you are not their man. They are for the fans.
What kind of guy could you date that was like you think would be completely okay? It feels like if you're thinking like, oh, I wouldn't be okay with it. You're looking at me like that. So the only other guy then would be like a guy who's in.
Yeah, which I would never do. Yeah, that's why I don't have any hope for having. I'm actually just gonna stay single.
Don't say that.
No, yeah, that is really scary. There are a lot of people that I think would date me, but I just always think it's gonna be a thing where eventually they're like, okay, I don't like this. That happens to like every girl, and like the guys are always chill with it in the beginning, and then they always like end up being like kind of.
I mean, she seems like she gets it, and I'll give it to her. She doesn't sound as delusional as some of these girls that I've heard on this topic. But I still don't think she truly understands that one day she's going to lose her looks and no men at all are going to want her, not even to short-term date or to buy her OnlyFans.
Like, what kind of guy are you finding that you think it's going to be like you just have to get completely out of it at some point?
I think
So you like
what
really
I would have to do is do OnlyFans for as long as I could, and then when I've had enough of LA, move somewhere else and just like meet someone organically and be like far removed from, I guess.
Is there ever a time that you would give up all this?
Okay, you ask that all the time, but it's like I'm still so young. The money I made isn't gonna last me in the next like 80 years. I still have to make money.
There's other ways to make money, but we've talked about that.
Okay.
You can tell how pissed off she gets when he asks her if she'd give it up for someone, because he's asked her so many times. She's not willing to give it up. She belongs to the streets and to the fans. She will not belong to any other man.
And also another thing is I have fans too. Like I care about my fans, and like my fans want to see content, and like I like making my fans happy. Like just how you like making your fans happy with YouTube. Like I have fans too. Like they're not just like it's not just like this thing that I like do for money. Like I do like having like supporters and stuff like that. Like, you know, I have a Discord with people I talk to like all day.
But you know what? Like I think you could make a ton of money, maybe not money, and still be super comfortable and happy.
Why can't I like doing OnlyFans?
You could do it. No, I'm saying you can still do it. I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying at some point, like if you want like a solid relationship, unless it's with someone in that industry, and I don't even know how you feel about that personally, but like you said, you even know that every guy's going to come to that conclusion, like maybe I'm kind of uncomfortable with this.
Yeah.
That you could still be successful, and it's maybe it's not $2 million a month, maybe it's 500,000, 200,000, whatever. Like that's still sustainable, good money.
Yeah.
It's great money.
I see what you're saying. She could do so many things. She's brilliant. She's amazing, and I don't know.
I mean, is she though? And I think she doubts herself deep down as well, which is why she continues doing what she's doing. And also, as she says herself, she likes it. She don't want to be saved, so stop trying to save her.
I don't think you have to.
Because my question is like, if you keep doing it more and more, and then you find someone that you're like, hey, this is the guy, like some guy, let's say it's him or some other guy, like whatever, and you know that it's going to get to that point where he's like, I can't deal with this because you keep doing it. Like, my point is like, the stuff doesn't just go away. It's kind of just always there.
I don't know. It sounds like you guys are just trying to convince me to stop.
No. You do whatever you want. Like I can't, I'm just talking about the things you're saying, like your idea of what you would do.
I love I like making the content. It's fun.
Yeah, I get it.
Because I feel the most confident when I get to like be. It's like fun for me, I guess.
Yeah, it's your thing. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying it's like it's your choice, but you're gonna run into that issue again, maybe with some guy who's like,
yeah.
Now it's more.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna like live together though now, which is interesting. It's very weird to me.
I know. I think the second I like see a girl in his video, I'm gonna be like, get the out. Like
probably shouldn't watch today's video.
Are you serious?
No, I mean like it's
What's in it?
nothing. We'll talk about it after.
Oh my god.
What's in it?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
We dress the breakup.
Okay.
And we go out for James's birthday.
That's annoying.
That's annoying. I just find it funny.
You couldn't even wait like a week. Imagine if I went out and
hold on a second. You're releasing something.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh, you didn't even wait a week. Come on.
But here's my thing. He went in person and did something with someone and talked to them. I had someone 2 years ago and just written it up.
Listen, you drop. We don't even announce that we're broken up. I never go to the internet. You drop. You're the one who drops. We broke up. It goes viral on TikTok. 2 days later, announce on your Twitter you're dropping a boy-girl scene. I didn't think it was going to
get clipped. I was just on TikTok Live.
So I was like, it, I'm going to go do my thing.
you didn't even wait a week though. You like actually went out and like pursued a girl, like talked to her in person. Like
It's not that serious. It's not us.
I don't think he's really pursuing girls like that.
No, hell
You're
no.
annoying.
This is a prime example of what we've spoken about so many times on this channel, that men do not want to be with a woman that's got a promiscuous past. And even if they accept it in the beginning, there's going to come a point where they can't take it anymore. Especially when there's video evidence all over the internet and people can tag you in it all the time. It's going to drive you crazy. Now, I would feel bad for this guy, but the fact that he's going to move in with her after all this is ridiculous. This girl is who she is and she's not going to change, and there's only one place she'll ever belong.
She belongs to the streets.